What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to my April plan with me. Hello everyone, my name is Yaya if you're brand new to this channel. Bullet journaling is the newest addition to my channel this year. I've always liked to journal, so why not kick things up a notch with bullet journaling and adding fun colors and drawings while I track my bills and my moods and every other thing that adulting encompasses. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been having a sweet tooth. So it's only fitting that I do a donut theme for the month of April. Because when I think of April, it's spring, obviously, and I think a lot of pastels and bright colors. So instead of going with the very obvious Easter egg sort of theming, I figured I'll switch things up a little bit and do donuts instead. So drawing that donut is actually a lot simpler than it looks. I spent the last 2 or 3 weeks practicing. This was the first time I practiced my drawing before hopping on camera because I was sorely disappointed with my last spread for March. And while we're talking about March, I am not obviously doing a flip through for the month of March because we are still in the middle of March. So I will do the flip through for the bullet journal spread for March and that of April. I'll do that when I'm doing my bullet journal spread for May at the end of April, if you follow. So how are you guys doing really? I realize I haven't asked you guys that in a while, partly because I haven't vlogged in a hot minute really. So just drop down in the comments how you guys are doing. I hope you guys are doing well. For me, I just feel like 2020 is bleeding into 2021 a little bit. And obviously it is March, so that is a reminder that it's been a year since everything started to shut down and we had no idea what was to come, you know? Also, trigger warning for what I'm about to say. As trash as 2020 was, some good came out of it. And also, I didn't mind being in the house for that long. I was very overworked, and that break from work couldn't have come at a better time. And initially when it happened, of course, I was nervous, as we all were, because we didn't know what was going on job-wise and finances, so that was a scary time. But once those unemployment checks started rolling in, child, I was like, y'all can take y'all's time calling me back to work, because it was nice. I'm not even going to lie, you know I keep it 100 on this channel. But also, my home was not a bad place to be during the lockdown, and I'm very thankful for that. And also because I was able to spend a lot of time with myself, I figured out a lot of things, leading me to make some decisions and some changes in regards to how I want to live my life from here on out. So that's the positive that came out of this. So back to bullet journaling. For this month of April, I'm doing just one calendar because I'm posting just once a week. So there's really no need to have 2 calendars. Now for the month of February, I did 2 calendars because my handwriting is big and I was posting 3 times a week. So I needed one calendar on which to keep track of my bills and the other calendar for my content. I also posted 3 times a week in January, but that was my first time doing a bullet journaling spread, so it did not occur to me to do 2 calendars. So for the month of March, I did 2 calendars, and it was a bit of a waste since I'm posting once a week this month of March. If I'm being completely honest, this was the first bullet journaling spread that I actually quite enjoyed. I liked the one for February, but it was a lot of work. But this one, I guess because I practiced ahead of time, it was so much fun. So just outlining it with a black marker, it adds a little oomph to it, you know? It makes it look more cartoony, which is what I'm going for anyway. This is my gratitude log, which I've been doing for the last spreads. And I'm drawing 2 donuts stacked up. Also new for this month, I'm skipping out on writing out all my bills because I'm just gonna write them in my calendar, since again, I'm only posting once a week this month, so I'll have a lot more space to write everything in one calendar as opposed to 2 calendars and then separately writing out my bills. That just takes up way too much time and it's not necessary. And also this month, I was focusing more on the art than I was more so the writing. And while I finish up drawing my donut, I should mention that next week I have an analysis of the Netflix show Behind Her Eyes. I was actually supposed to film that video this week, but time constraints. But my notes are ready to go. I just was having trouble figuring out when to film, and it will be a long video. So stay tuned for that one. So if you do not want to miss my analysis of Behind Her Eyes, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. That way you will be notified whenever I upload that video and future videos to come. And these are what my spreads turned out to look like. I really like them. I know I've said that before in my February spread, but I really like this one. And I hope you do too. And go ahead and hit that like button if you did. Drop a comment down below. Share it, subscribe, and I will see you guys next Tuesday for that analysis of Behind Her Eyes. Bye now.